Yo fam, it's your boy N and we are back with another video. So number one, Kawaki is confirmed to get his Rekit by the next All Out missions, I believe. Now his animations for his new kit did get leaked, as well as his EX ultimate effects, which we're gonna go over as well. And I just recently got some screenshots of his limit break and his new 4-star. We're gonna try and translate that to maybe get some ideas of what effects it has. But yeah, let's start and let's go over it. So this is his new EX Ultimate and its effects. It's called Karma's Multiplied Strength. Teams up with Naruto Uzumaki because he's a simp and attacks multiple times while moving at high speed, which is very similar to Wandering Sasuke teaming up with Narukage, right? Which then causes massive damage, greatly decreases the enemy's CP when they are a defense shinobi. It inflicts enemies with seal, decreases their attack power, defense, and evasion rate, increases the power and critical hit rate of all allies on the same floor, makes the user invincible for a set period of time, and restores their CP. Now his old EX did not have invincibility, right? So let's just check what else he has. At level 8 and level 15, the duration of his buffs is increased. Obviously, he gets EX nature resistances, and at level 15, he ignores ninjutsu cooldown time, so he can spam jutsu. Now, that being said, I'm actually not happy with this new EX, because it does not strip base invincibility, it does not have damage nullification, and more importantly, it does not say that he has revive cancel. His old EX does not have invincibility, but it strips 2 seconds invincibility and it has revive cancel. With his EX gauge effects, he does get revive and his next EX reload time is halved. The main difference between the old and the new is that the new provides invincibility and the old does not. But the old one strips 2 seconds invincibility from the enemy and has revive cancel with the rest of the new effects. So his old EX is ultimately better in my opinion. So yeah, his EX is a copy paste version of Wandering Sasuke, right? Almost exactly the same. His new limit break sends out a huge blast, which I hope has evasion strip. That's really good. And I don't really care for his 4-star, but it might come in handy because it sort of leaves out a trap or installation which can lock onto enemies, or which makes the enemies lock onto, so they can't focus on Kawaki, which could have its own benefits. But yeah, so this is the only screenshot that I have effect wise that includes his new limit break, and it says when you translate it, gives the energy a decrease in seal. So seal strip medium, which is 30%. That's good. We don't have much units who strip seal. um Gives partners on the floor the effect invalidating abnormal status. So I think he gives team immunity. So yeah, he strips seal, team immunity, uh increases the defense of all allies, in this case partners, as they say, effect large, plus none sudden destruction, attack and movement speed buffs, plus others, I believe. It's so hard to make out. When the enemy's stats is reduced, there's an increase in damage, so the enemy takes more damage. You give yourself an increase in critical hit rate, so that's a buff boost. Medium, reduce the damage by 30% for a certain period of time, because I think because he's an 8-star unit with a limit break, they all have that buff. Give your partners and yourself an increase in speed, effect small. Um, then I can't make out that one line, but it has something to do with paralysis, darkness, poison, seal, continuous damage, resistance increase. So that's all I can make out. I can't really see anything about evasion strip or increased accuracy unless you guys can see that. But that's his limit break for now. Again, his 4-star translations are not very clear. Something along the lines with a defense reduction, and I think reduces critical hit rate of enemies, strips 4 seconds invincibility, strips 5 seconds of the reduction buff, that 8-star units get. The effect of increasing movement speed is given +1. plus invincibility for a certain period of time. So I think he gets invincibility. I'm not sure if it's his team or not. At level 8, effectiveness large. So yeah, I'm not super clear on that. And again, I don't really see anything to do with evasion and increased accuracy, so that's not looking too good. But these are really bad translations and not best set of details. So hopefully a more detailed version comes out. But this is all I have right now. Thanks for watching. Peace out.